attempt this and find the value of x in 3 minutes. So what's our value of x? How many of us have gotten this? Only this percent? Okay, what do you get? What's our value of x?
Yeah, 3/4, 3/4.
Good. Okay, now let's verify. Did any person get a different value of x? Did any person get a different value of x? Huh? Okay, now let's see. So from this, x raised to power 1 minus 2x. X is the same thing as 2 raised to power 3. 1 minus 2x equals 1 over 4 1x. Oh, you can bring this up using the basic law of negative index law. This is 4 over negative x. Is that clear? So this is same thing as 2 power 3 into 1 minus 2x equals 2 into minus 2x. 2 cancel 2. Hence you have 3 into 1 minus 2x into minus 2x. Hence you have, if you distribute 3 into what we have inside this parenthesis, you have 3 minus 6x equals minus 2x. 3 equals 6x minus 2x. 3 equals 4x. You divide both sides with the coefficient of x, divide this side with 4, divide this side with 4. 4 cancel for hence, x is equal to 3 over 4 is equal to x. So that's what we got. Good. Okay. So let's keep going. Okay, if you have this, let's evaluate. Okay, if 3 power 3x minus 1 over, okay, this is minus 8. Minus 1 over 3 power x minus 2 equals 0. We want to evaluate this. Solution. So what do we do? Let's apply the negative index law in this denominator first to give, here we have minus, you just brought everything up and we have negative, equals 0. You have addition here. You can bring this to this side, you change the word. From subtraction to addition, hence we have 3 forward this equals 3 forward. We have the same base, 3 with the equal sign. What do we do? This will cancel this. Hence we have 3x minus 8 equals minus x minus 2. 3x minus 8 equals minus x plus 2. Hence you have 3x plus x equals 2 plus 8. You have 4x equals 10. Good. If I was with the coefficient of x, which is 4x equals 10. This divided by 4, this divided by 4. Hence you have x is equal to 10 over 4. So you have this problem again. Solve the equation. Solve the equation for this. Solve the equation. It is x power 2x. This is similar to this last problem. 1 over 5, 1, 2. Right? So from this solution. So you have 8 power 2x minus 1. This is equal to 1 over 8 raised to the power 3. We give you 5 12, right? 8 times 8, 64. Times 8. 5, 1, 2. That means 8 raised to the power 3 is this. You apply the negative index law. You have 8 power 2x minus 1 equals 8 power minus 3. 8 to cancel 8. You have 2x minus 1 equals minus 3. You have 2x equals 1 minus 3. Hence you have 2x equals minus 2. Divide both sides with coefficient of x, 2, 2. This will cancel this. You have x equal to minus 1. Let's even verify to make sure that this is correct. To verify, if we decide to verify our solution, we are substituting the value of this inside our main equation. Hence, we have 8 power 2 power minus 1 equals 1 over 5, 12. This is equal to 8 power 2 2 times minus 1 will give you what? Minus 2. So you have minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3 equals 1 over 5, 2. If you apply the negative index law here, you have 1 over 8 raised to the power 3, which is the same thing as here, 1 over 8 raised to the power 3. So we are correct. We have a balanced equation, right? So we proceed. We proceed to the next problem. So, okay. So let's solve this problem leading to quadratic equation. Let's solve this problem leading to quadratic equation. Right? So if you have solve this equation, we have 4 power 2x minus 3 minus 4 equals 0. So, solution. So from this, you apply the basic law of division law, which says you have this is same thing as 4 power 2x over 4 power 3 minus 3 into 4 power x over 4 power 3 minus 1 equal to, no, this should be power 2. So what do we do? To eliminate everything that we have in the denominator, I have to multiply, okay. Have a question?
The 1 be 4 to the power of 0 and then just kill all the 4s. Does that work?
Which one?
If you make the 1 4 to the power of 0, then all of your exponents are to the base of 4, so you can just...
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. That means taking y to the other side to give plus 1. Is that what you mean? Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, you have to be very careful with all these signs. Right, so that's a good way to go about this. But if we do that, we'll still be having everything here because we want to find the value of x, and by me looking at this, you already know that we'll be doing like something that has to do with change of variable, or maybe taking log of both sides. We have to do something related because we can see the form that the question is coming. Right? Let's see where this problem is leading us to. Let's see where this problem is leading us to. Let's see. So, what do we do? I don't want to have fraction. What do we do? I don't want to have fraction at all. Good.
Well, 4 to the third is like the first term. You can combine them to 4 to the power of 2x minus 3. And you can just get rid of the fractions that way.
Thank you. Simply, we have 4 raised to power 3 here. We want to multiply both sides with 4 raised to power 3. So this side now, I'm multiplying 4 raised to power 3. 4 power 3. And this side I'm doing the same thing. 4 power 3. If we do that and distribute, hence here we have what? We have 4 power 2x minus, you have 3 power what? We'll be left with 1. Because you have 4 power 3, if you multiply this, you have 4 power 3 to cancel out this 4 power 2. We'll be left with only 1 4. Is that clear? Minus 4 power 3 equals 3 times what you have here will give 0 times what you have here will give you 0.
You dropped the 4x.
Oh, I didn't write down our 4x. 4x. Thank you for reminding me. So let's apply this. Look at this is leading us to like a quadratic equation. So let's do like a change of applying this basic rule. I said if you have what do you call it? If you have a power m power n, this is equal to a power m n. So we want to change this back, apply this knowledge here. You can have this as 4 power x power 2, right? Equals minus 12 4 x
Minus 4.
This should be minus,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yes.
Minus 4 power 4 raised to power 3 is what? 4 times 4 will give you what?
4.
4 raised to power 3 will give you what?
But 4 to the power of 3 is 64.
64.
Yeah.
64 equals 0. So now we have to do change of variable. We have to say let any variable. Which variable are we using? Which variable are we using? Huh?
M.
M. Let's use M. equals 4x. Now, we also put the value of m for 4x here. Hence, you have m squared minus 12 m minus 64 equals 0. Is that clear? So, we are not done yet. Let me write this thing out here. Now, m squared minus 12. Let me continue this here. So, this is the general form of a quadratic equation. So, we solve this using any method of quadratic equation. You can try to find the factors of AC. Factors of AC. Now when you add them together, it will give you B. What are the factors of AC? Now the general form of quadratic equation is this. AC. Okay, A squared, this general form of quadratic equation, A squared, no, A x squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Right? So what we are looking for now, it means that from there, our A is 1, our B is minus 12, our C is minus 64. So let's look for factors of A, C. A is 1, C is factors of 1 is factors of 64. What are the factors of 64? Two numbers that when you multiply them to give you minus 64. 8 and what?
8.
So we are looking for factors of what? Factors of what?
64.
64. They are what?
8
Huh?
and 8. 8 and
8 and what?
8. 8.
You can also do 4 and 16.
8 and minus 8.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay. What again?
4 and negative 16.
Negative 16 and what?
4.
4.
Okay.
You can do 2 and minus 32.
16 and
No, 32 and
minus 4.
Oh, yeah, that works.
So we want all these factors. When you add them together, it will give you what? C. It will give you B. When added, it will give you B. To give B. And B is what? B is minus 12. So which of these, if you say minus 8 plus minus 8 will give you what? 0. Minus 16 plus 4 will give you what?
Negative 12.
Negative 12. 16 minus 4 will give you 12. That means we have gotten what we are looking for. Right? That means we have gotten what we are looking for. Hence, from this, you have, so now, this method is called factorization method. We are using factorization method. So we'll be making use of this. Hence, from m squared minus 12m minus 64 equals 0. So we'll be substituting the value of this in place of our b. Hence, you have m squared plus 4m minus 16m minus 64 equals 0. Is that clear? So here, you have something in common. You factor out m to give m into m plus 4. So here, we'll factor out something. Minus what? What do we factor out? You factor out 16. If you factor out 16, we have what? M plus what?
Plus
4.
minus 4. Oh, yeah.
It has to be plus 4 because of this, yeah. And now, remember that idea of when you have two things in common in two different sides, you have to factor it out. Now, we did that in one variable. Now see this as a whole. Now we have m plus 4 here. We have m plus 4 here. We have to do what? Factor it out. Is that clear? If we factor it out, hence we have m minus 16 into what? M plus 4 equals 0. So mathematically here, it means that it's either m minus 16 is equal to 0 or m plus 4 is equal to 0. Right? So it's either this or this. So if this m minus 16 is equal to 0, that means m is equal to what? 16. If this is equal to 0, that means m is equal to 4.
Negative 4.
Negative 4, thank you. Using this factorization method. You can decide to use maybe another method, maybe completing the square method. Completing the square. You can use completing the square. This method, completing the square. So what you only need to do is, if you have m squared minus 12m minus 6, 4 equals 0. Hence, you have m squared minus 12m equals 64. Right? So now you want to take half of b and square it. So if you take half of b, you square it and add it to both sides of the equation. If we do that, you have, what is our b? Our b is minus 12 over what? 2. All power 2. Hence, this is equal to what? Minus 6 power 2. If you substitute this inside these two equations, hence we have what? M squared minus 12m minus plus minus 6 over 2 equals 64 plus minus 6 over 2. Right? So simply just see, look at this, you can see the this one, m half square here and this half square, just bring them together. This will give you m minus 6 over 2. So if you expand this, you get this thing. Get the same thing. Exactly. So this will give you what? 64 plus 36. 6 raised to plus 2 will give you 36. So 64 plus 36 will give you what? 100. So hence we have m minus 6 squared will give you 100. You take square root to both sides. Square root, you have plus or minus. Hence you have that m minus 6 is equal to plus or minus what? 10. Now plus or minus 10. Hence, you have that m is equal to 6 plus or minus 10. So it's either m is equal to 6 plus 10 or 6 minus 10. If it's 6 plus 10, that means m is equal to what? 16. Or what? Negative 4. That's the same thing the way we did solve using factorization method. Yeah. Maybe there's another method. Yeah. So also the formula method. You said the what is the original formula method? It says that quadratic equation is minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. All you need to just get value of a get the value of B, get the value of C. Substitute them inside this formula and you get your answer. And the general formula minus B plus or minus square root of B squared minus 4AC. Once you do that, you substitute it inside. You plug everything, the values of A, B, and C inside this formula, and you get your value, your two values of. Well, it seems like we are not done, right? We are not done because we did change our variable. Remember this, we are coming from indices, right? So if you want to plug it in, something like a value of n is equal to, there's no test. You can substitute value of n is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac all over 2a, right? If you plug in everything, you simplify, you get the same thing, whichever way, right? So let's continue our solving. So now we have gotten our m as 16, or m as what? Minus 4. So from here we did change our variable, which we say that m is equal to 4x. Recall, you have to recall that 4x is equal to m. So if m, that means when f, if or when, let's use if m is equal to 16, which is equal to 4x. So what do we do? 16 is equal to this. 16 equal to 4x. What do we do? You can do it any way. You can decide to take the square root of both sides. You can decide to take the log of both sides. And if you take the log of both sides, you apply the basic rule of log. I say that log a to base b. Log a square root of base b. You make the game to come down. Or you can decide to use the simple method of indices. Alright? Where you have to just simplify this to all its lowest form. So which one do you want? Indices. If you want indices, do like this. If you want log, do like this. You want log? Nobody wants log. Okay, let's go with indices. Hence, 16 is the same thing as 3 raised to the power 4 equals 2 raised to the power 2x. 2 cancel 2, hence you have 4 equal to 2x divided by 2 divided by 2. 2 cancel 2, hence 2 is equal to x. That's for the first one. Then if m is equal to 4 equal to 4x, hence you have 4 equal to 4 over x. 2 raised to the power 2 equal to 2 raised to the power 2x. 2 cancel 2, hence you have 2 equal to 2x. Divide this side by 2, divide this side by 2, 2 cancel 2, 2 cancel 2, hence x is equal to 1. Hence, the two value of x is equal to 1 or 2.
We found that m was negative 4, would that change things?
Thank you. So this should be negative 4. This should be negative 4. So this is negative 4. Hence, wait. What do we do? What do we do? We cannot do anything. We can do something. The thing is that, is there anything that we can do with indices to make this come to this form? 2 raised to the power any number. Can 2 raised to the power any number give us minus 4, negative 4? That means, okay, what do you think we can do? I.
Imaginary.
Imaginary number.
Yeah.
Good. We have that in our topic outline. So I don't want to complicate things. Right, so that's why I'm going and taking it one step at a time. Right? So when we are solving mathematical expression, I actually skipped some problems that involved proper and improper fraction because we have not solved that. So I want to take everything one step at a time. Is that correct? So we have the option of going with log. Take log of both sides. That's what we have to do. Take log of